What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing GT3 Fixed from Brands Hatch. 20-minute race, starting in 8th place. Driving the McLaren MP412C GT3. That's a car, if you remember that. It's been, you know, like 20 years since this thing actually raced, or at least it seems like it. Or at the very least, 20 different McLarens. Seeing how they come out with a new one, it seems like every other year, but, you know, hey. Really just looking for a good, solid, clean race here. This is race number 3 on the week for me. The previous 2 had people wrecking on the formation lap. Fortunately, everybody made it through the formation lap, nice and clean. And it was just absolute madness. First race, I got taken out in turn 2, just incidental contact, spun me around. Kind of, you know, screws you over then when you're 10 seconds behind everyone, but it was otherwise okay. And then the second race did not really go the best. I was driving okay, and then I just got into turn 3 too hard, and the McLaren is very easy to loop, and I just got into the old iRacing death wiggle, and that was that. And hopefully everything looks right graphically, because there's been some goofy stuff going on when I switch back into the game. It just kind of glitches out a little bit, so hopefully the recording is just fine, but I gotta say, I have been having a blast driving the GT3 cars, which is really strange to say. I feel like I actually understand them way more than just about ever before within iRacing. Or at least within the last, like, 5 years. I'm actually enjoying them. McLaren is nice and knifey. I like it. It's like every single car isn't just a terminal understeer machine again. We need these guys to mix it up, that way we can get back up in there. Switch this car right now with the setup, had just a little bit more rear grip. Just can't quite hammer on it the way I'd like to be able to. It's kind of funny, I drove the Audi around here just in some practice, and I do think it is a good bit faster. You know, about 3/10 of a lap is what it seemed to be in my hands once I went ahead and did some testing in some similar conditions. But the big thing was the Audi is just like super glued to the ground. And just so incredibly easy to drive, whereas this thing, it's not that it's difficult to drive, but this thing will kill you in an instant. Everybody, please slow down. Give me a chance. This race is super serious, guys. Yeah, she's definitely oversteered there in that corner. Do with a touch more rear wing. Freebie! Come on, make it. There we go. Right now we're just running kind of in the middle of no man's land. There's two guys behind me. Everyone's super equal here in this battle, it seems like. Car feels so good, though.
You got a dry car on the left.
Double freebie!
Come on, clear.
Is that overtaken under the yellow? Is that overtaken under the yellow? I don't think that is overtaken under the yellow, was it?
You're in fifth.
I mean, in fairness, when we made the pass, the guy was already going. We just gained a metric ton of ground that we really weren't entitled to gain. But you know what? If you squint real hard and just kind of look at it from a distance, no one will notice. Man, this car at this track is such a blast. Yeah, I'm actually having fun with the GT3 car. Can't believe it. Oh, shoot. Way missed the corner there. Let's see if we can get a few more freebies here this race. I think the reason I really like this car, and I hadn't driven it for years before coming back to it here in the last week or two, is it really doesn't seem to be a car that likes light braking. Like the Porsche, you really have to drive that thing into the corner hard and just use that weight on the rear end. Which, you know, it works, but I don't think that's necessarily like my natural driving style. And if you watch these videos I do over the years, you will have noticed a theme where I am definitely not the last of the late breakers, ever. And this car seems to not particularly want to be driven to the corner particularly hard. Like the Audi, you know, doing test laps around here, I was driving in the corner way more aggressively. And the car was perfectly happy to do that. But I just don't think that's my style. It's like getting into this car last week at Monza. It was just like, wow! Wow! It's been a long while. Although, now this race is going to be exceptionally boring for you guys. Unless I screw it up. Because all the action's happening behind me. I feel like that's not as good for you guys, the viewer. When everybody is queued up behind me, waiting on my choo-choo train. So you can just see how much ground we lose into the hairpin there. But that said, I want to keep these guys behind me. May not necessarily be as exciting for the video, but it's just as exciting for me, believe me. Stop flirting with the grass. We're going too wide through there. Oh, it looks like there might be some bumping and banging, some GT3 action behind us. Glad to not be a part of it. I will say one thing with these cars. I feel like the throttle braking thing, and if you know, you know, is a thing again. And I think GT3 done GT3'd right behind me. I think they done killed themselves. Smiles. Left. And now we're truly in no man's land. You know, you'd think these cars are extraordinarily difficult to drive given the finish rate in these races. But no. They ain't. It's just the type of racing. Lots of mini Sennas out here. But let's be real, if GT3 wasn't GT3, would GT3 be as interesting as GT3 is? Because the cars, you know, they kind of are appealing in a way. Even if they aren't necessarily the most fun cars to drive. Of course, I say that after having talked about how much fun I'm having driving these cars. there's definitely more fun cars in the wide world of sim racing, even than this. But rather, like, it's a train wreck. And because GT3 is a train wreck, it's fun because it is a train wreck. Like, a train wreck's fun, as long as you're not involved. Or as long as you're not on the train, right? I'm sure there's railroad people, down in the comment section people, just being like, no! Train wrecks are never fun! And I can get it. Property damage is not cool. We need to get back on our pace, even though there ain't much happening here. But you never know. There's already been some carnage. There almost certainly will be more. That's just a part of it, almost there. Dang near over-rotated on entry. That would have been instant death. There would have been no saving that one. Anyways, how you guys been? What's been crack-a-lackin', guys? Because back in my day, we used to say crack-a-lackin'. I'm old. I feel like this race has been exceptionally boring. It's one of these things, I've only had one near-death experience. And even the pass or two that we had really weren't fun. Like, I feel like this race, cars have been close. There's been stuff happening, but you know. That and my pace has dropped off. Probably because I'm bored. I have ADD. What can I say? One more lap. Let's try and make it a good one. What do you say? At least make sure we keep our position. That would be ideal. Ah! Oh, should be fine. I'm just screwing with this guy behind him, giving him a little false hope. Oh, he's close! Still half a second back. Yay! Like I said, that race wasn't the most exciting thing. It's kind of a little boring, but it wasn't the worst thing. I don't know what that was. That's a mixed bag. Kind of like this car. Sometimes it tries to kill you. Sometimes it feels great. But other times it tries to kill you. As long as it's not in your sleep, you probably don't have a problem. Anyways, we're all in the Carnage Report. Hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, bye. What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing GT3, where we're GT3 and already! Holy buckets! Like, how is this thing? I love it! I love it! I love it! It's great! 3 for 3!